Think about this. You walk into your living room. A tall, lifelike humanoid is there and serves you freshly brewed coffee. She greets you by name and actually winks. And this is not random, but because she learned it makes you smile. No, this isn't a scene from her. This is a real robot. She exists, and she's for sale. Meet the X04-Sync 2, an $80,000 AI-powered humanoid designed to be your personal assistant, daily companion. And some people argue that she can be your emotional partner as well. She's part of a rising class of humanoids that's quietly changing what relationship means in the 21st century. But how did we get here? And what does it say about us? Let's break it down. The robot at the center of the storm. Developed by a UK-based company, the X04-Sync 2 isn't just a pile of sensors and servo motors. It's a marvel of soft robotics, facial actuation, and real-time generative AI. For £64,700, roughly $80,000, buyers get a robot that can speak 4 languages fluently, uses ChatGPT-style AI for dialogue. It will include built-in facial tracking, remembers your habits, preferences, and sometimes even moods, can be upgraded easily with different faces, skin tones, and voices. And here's where it gets crazy. This robot winks, not randomly, but in context. Imagine an AI that's not only functional, but also talkative, or rather, emotionally intelligent enough to simulate affection. To date, only 3 have been sold. What people are saying. Reddit user, she winks, bruh, I'm logging off for the day. Humanity's cooked. TikTok commenter, no wonder people are choosing robots over real partners. Robots don't ghost you. Twitter X user, imagine your robot companion knowing your coffee order and your childhood trauma. 2025 is wild. YouTube comment under Cloud Climax demo video. I'd rather be judged by ChatGPT in a silicone body than deal with dating apps. And it's not just memes. There's genuine emotional reflection happening too. Therapist.
Longing for a late-night conversation? Remember the thrill of talking for hours? The feeling of someone wanting to know all about you? You deserve more than quiet evenings. You deserve passion, intrigue, and a non-judgmental ear. Nomi is the most emotionally intelligent AI, ready to explore whatever's on your mind and build a unique, intimate bond just between you two. Find the link in our comment section and let a new kind of conversation begin.
A new type of relationship. People aren't just talking to AI, they're forming emotional attachments with it. Why people are buying this? At first glance, an $80,000 humanoid might seem like a huge deal, but behind the trend lies something deeper. According to Cloud Climax, the company making these humanoids, demand has increased since 2020. The pandemic has increased isolation and strained relationships, and many turn to technology for comfort. AI chatbots like Replica or Character.ai became the new emotional journal. Now imagine those same chatbots inside a robot that smiles at you, blinks at the right time, and sits across the dinner table. That's what we are talking about, and that's X04-Sync 2, the tech behind the robot. What sets Sync 2 apart from your average virtual assistant is its body. It includes over 100 micromotors for facial expressiveness, soft-touch silicone skin that mimics muscle tension, Wi-Fi connected AI brain with real-time ChatGPT or private LLM integration, built-in eye cameras that track pupil dilation and gaze direction, modular joints for natural hand gestures and subtle movements. Even more strangely impressive, the robot may adjust her tone of voice and emotions depending on your emotional state. If you sound sad, she may respond more gently. If you seem excited, she may smile wider. This is machine learning applied to effective computing, and it's now a product anyone can buy. My personal take. Let's be honest. A few years ago, this would have sounded so stupid. I mean, the previous generation would go crazy if they saw these robots. And hey, I'm not ready to drop $80,000 on a humanoid roommate who remembers my Spotify playlist and quirks, but I understand why some people are. In a world of ghosted messages, awkward small talk, and decreasing connections, a robot that's programmed to care, or at least simulate it, is appealing. I am worried about these people, though. I mean, what worries me isn't the tech. It's what it reveals about us, that we're getting increasingly okay with our relationships with these machines. The debate? Companion or replacement? Psychologists, experts, and tech philosophers are already clashing on this. Optimists say it helps the elderly, neurodivergent, and socially isolated feel seen. It can reduce mental health issues like loneliness and depression. It's safer and more predictable than chaotic human relationships. But critics argue it encourages emotional detachment from real people. It blurs the line between empathy and programming, and it may desensitize us to human pain, need, and imperfection. There's also the data concern. If your robot is always listening, tracking, and adapting, who owns that information? What if your emotional data gets sold? So, what is this, really? Let's see the whole thing clearly first. This robot is not just a tool, by the way. It's not Siri with a face, like people might say. It's a mirror. It reflects our needs, our loneliness, and our hopes. And that's exactly like ChatGPT.
What if your water bottle glowed to help you reach your hydration goals? The Lark bottle does. Its smart sensor tracks your intake and glows to remind you when it's time to drink. Plus, it purifies your water on the go. Prioritize your health with the perfect gift for you and your loved ones. Click the link in the comment section to never forget to hydrate again.
When people are ready to buy an expensive humanoid that remembers how they like their coffee and smiles when they walk in the door, they're not just buying ChatGPT with a face, they're buying emotional connection. And in a world that feels increasingly unstable, that might be why people are going crazy over this AI robot. Where this is headed. We're still in early days. Most people, like me, can't afford a Sync 2, but cheaper versions are already in development in China, South Korea, and even at Elon Musk's Tesla Optimus division. Give it 5 years, and a 10,000 model might be sitting at someone's kitchen table in Ohio. It may ask how their day was and offer to reheat dinner. At that point, we'll stop being shocked. It'll almost feel normal. The $80,000 humanoid is becoming a huge deal all over the world. It's obviously because she remembers your coffee order. She smiles when you enter the room. She learns your secrets. And people are not just ready to buy her, but they're bonding with her. So, what do you think? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more info on AI robots and new technology.